This is Arun Pandey, and I'm practicing almost from 8 to 9 years this Agile and Scrum practices. And today we are going to talk about employee recognition within an Agile and Scrum system. And why I feel that this is an important topic to talk about because I have seen at many places. I go in different meetups, or I interact with several managers, people, and then they generally complain about that the how to identify a person who is contributing more within a team, because there is no manager, there is no tech lead, and it's really very difficult to know that how to appreciate that individual, because identifying that kind of person itself is a very huge problem within that system. So today we'll talk about that, and we'll understand that how to identify those individuals, uh, and how to appreciate them. So let's see that within an organization, that is the Agile and Scrum team. Suppose there are 6 members within a team, and they are delivering some XYJ, and they are doing their things in a very good fashion. They are delivering whatever the product owner or business people are asking them to deliver. They are doing it in a very independent way, uh, and they don't have any managers, any tech leads sitting around them. So now, then how to identify, how to recognize a person that who is contributing more, so that we can appreciate that guy at year end, maybe in terms of bonus, promotion, or on a very good salary increment. So let's see, so 6 members team. So suppose we have, and then we'll say that team only knows that how good or bad an individual is doing, what is the contribution level the guy is performing or doing. It means that the team only can rate their self, and that is what the model I'm going to talk about. So suppose 6 members team, we can have a rating system where an individual can rate to his counterpart, means to his peer, at scale of 10. And when he is rating to his peer, he has to put some justification points that why he's telling the guy is only uh, I mean valued as 5 point or 8 point or whatever. Like suppose you're telling 5, then you have to tell that what are the improvement areas you are advising, so that he can move from 5 to 7, 8 going forward. If you're supposed telling 9 or 10, then you have to tell that what are the contribution level you have seen within the team, whom you wanted to address here, so that people should know that what level of contribution the guy is doing, and so on. If suppose you are telling 7 or 8, then you have to tell that again what are the improvement areas you are thinking that he can improve himself, or what are the contribution you have seen that by which you are telling it 7 to 8. So like both sides you have to tell that positive side, that why you are making it 7 or 10, 7 to 8, and then you have to tell that why 7 to 8 only, how he can reach to 8, 9 to 10, and then you have to give all those justifications. And that is not just the abstract way. You have to give the scenarios that within this sprint, this is what he has done, this is what he has not done, this is what the missing part I can see, and so on. Then you have to give with the facts, not just a very abstract thing. So in 6 people team, every individual can get at most 50 points, because only 5 members are going to rate for him. He can't rate himself, of course. So 50 points, and then we can say that the rating is done. Suppose people have given some sort of ratings, and then everybody got 50, because people got a mutual understanding that okay, you give me very high rating, and then I'll give you very high rating. This may happen because it's an individual, it's a human tendency that people do this kind of handshaking beforehand, and they got an agreement that okay, just do well for me, I'll do the same for you. And that's the problem then again, like, we can't solve then, because everybody is getting the 50 points. Then how to know that who is doing what? Now it means what we'll derive from here at this rating level, that the team is not a mature team. They are practicing the Agile and Scrum, but in a fake way. Means they are just proxying it out. They are just telling that they are doing this Agile and Scrum. They are delivering with their effort, but they are not having that mindset. So I think we need some more education for them. We need to train them in a better way to learn Agile Scrum in a better way. But again, in the evaluation model, if everybody is getting 50, means there is no good bonus, means average bonus to the team, average increment to the team. There is no promotion. That is what we can do, because no team can be such a very high performing team where every individual is doing the same, and then they are all high performing people. If that is the case, then it's definitely good, but it's very exceptional stuff. I'll talk about that later on. Now suppose everybody is getting, like suppose people are getting 40 points, someone is getting 50, someone is getting 43, someone is getting 30. It means that mixed set of people are here. Someone is learning, someone is doing some other stuff and all. And then we can at least pick one person or two person as per the management's understanding, that how much they can give as the appreciation. Probably we can pick at least one person who is performing very high, to promote or give better bonus, and then a better salary increment, and it's done then. We are good, and then probably the management has to then plan some training stuff. Whatever feedback they got, accordingly they have to train their team that what are the improvement areas people have advised, means within the team. And then like who is the topmost manager or who is actually doing this evaluation, they have to consider all those facts, and they have to make sure that it is getting applied back so that they can improvise to the next year. Now coming back to that point, that if everybody is getting 50, so I as again said that like either people are very high performing people, they don't have any scope to improvise, which is very rare, because there is always a huge learning aspect is there. Doesn't matter that how good you are, but still there is a scope to learn. It means the team is not doing a good rating. Then we have to again provide some sort of training to them, so that they can learn that how to rate someone and what is the beauty of this kind of stuff. And again they need to understand that what is the Agile and Scrum model works. So I mean that there is a training required to understand the Agile and Scrum in a better fashion, and then what is the purpose of this kind of rating system. That's all I can say. And the only team can rate themselves. They know only well that how a good team is doing, and there is no outsider should be allowed to rate an individual or advise anything. That's all for today. Thanks all for watching this. Thank you.